Our story begins in Birmingham, England's second city in the heart of the Midlands. Or, if you're from America, just outside of London. The city seems quieter this year. Christmas decorations are up, and the people are looking for presents for their loved ones before they're forced back into lockdown. They all look rushed. That gentleman, that lady, that old man. Why do they have to walk that fast? In the midst of them all is a man making his way down the concourse to get a train home. He looks tired and downhearted, doesn't he? Doesn't he know that this is the most cheerful time of the year?
I don't mean to interrupt you in all this, but can I get through here, please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
This is RadioSEGA's WinterFest. But for one DJ, it's never about Christmas or celebrating the festive tunes of Sega. For him, it's just another show. What is missing is the Christmas spirit. Without it, the podcast is incomplete. If only there was something that could change his mind, that could make him more full of cheer and happiness, and less of an old misery guts. If only someone or something could change him on this cold, cruel December night.
Look, can you please get out of the bloody way?
Ah!
Honestly, some people are just in a world of their own, aren't they? Wear a mask, for goodness sake. Stop impeding folks when they get home. Don't you know it's Christmas?
As it happens, yes. Yes, indeed. And very soon, even the grumpiest of DJs would come to understand that it was, indeed, Christmas time.
I literally just told you it was Christmas time, you idiot!
Well, there's no need to be that rude.
2014. It's that time of year. WinterFest 2016. 2017. 2018. 2019.
From the titles.
2020.
Kevin was dead, to begin with. Well, that's it. End of show, everyone. Hope you enjoyed WinterFest. See you all next year. No, of course. He wasn't dead, let's be clear about that. But the old boss man of LMC was dead as dead to the world, fast asleep in his bed. It had been a long week, but soon he would be presenting yet another WinterFest show. A WinterFest show that, once again, would eschew Christmas music. But this night would soon see that challenged by people from his past.
Ooh. Ooh.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
The bloody foxes are screeching in the night again.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Viper? What the heck are you doing here? Don't you know it's the middle of the night? People are trying to sleep, you know?
I know that. I smashed my toes going up this stupid spiral staircase of yours. Who the heck lives in a house where they have to get in via a front door on the exterior of the first floor and not on the ground?
It's a house that's been split into. But never mind that. What the heck are you doing here?
Kevin Eva Scrooge, your past actions on Winterfest have denied the spirit of Christmas. For your show this year, you must embrace the festive season, lest you fall to a terrible fate.
Firstly, Kevin Eva Scrooge. Is that honestly the best you've got?
Well, Kevin Eva sounds a bit like Ebenezer.
I guess so. if you squint with your ears. Now come on, Snake Up Marley, what's with all this Charles Dickens crap at 12:40 AM? Jesus!
Hey, what's your language? That's not appropriate until at least Boxing Day. Fine. Look, every year at WinterFest you don't play any Christmassy or wintry music.
Oh, no, not really.
Well, you should. What's up with you? We've got a whole bunch of shows playing great wintry tunes and you won't. So we're here to set you straight on the right path, lest you fall to a terrible fate.
Stop saying that! Look, I don't play festive tunes so much because, well, like you say, everyone else is. It's not like I don't like Christmas. I love Christmas. I just think, especially when Radio Redux tends to wave its non-Sega music at Christmas anyway, there's a sense that by 7 PM on a Sunday you'll have probably heard most of what I'd have to play. There's only so many times you can hear Ice Cap Zone. Lord help us if Glitch does an Ice Cap only show.
So you don't hate Christmas? Well, that's awkward. We've made arrangements.
Arrangements?
Look at these. I wear the chains I forged in life at Radio Sega. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on my own free will to make the station better. Look, this one's for managing the host. This one here's for managing the website.
You've realised what a pain in the arse community management is. Congratulations. Wait, is that Twinny stuck on the end of one?
Ah yes, this one is for social media. It is the longest of all and entangles many a Radio Sega member.
I don't suppose I could come in, could I? It's pretty cold out here of a night.
No.
Don't forget me, good old Grey Force, still doing the Twitch channel. Make sure you're following us on twitch.tv/RadioSEGA.
I am following you.
Good. It's just that the Twitch is relatively new, so I'm kind of stuck a fair way down the chain. It's kind of lonely back here, and this thing chafes like crazy.
He's not wrong, you know.
I don't suppose you have any Savalon or something.
My point is, you yourself wear such chains. They bind you, and you're obliged to do certain things. Such as be merry at Christmas, you grumpy sod. And so, you will be haunted by 3 spirits. Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow, when the first bell tolls.
Okay.
Okay? I thought you'd be more against this.
You're doing the Christmas Carol thing, I get it. But as I say, I don't have a thing against Christmas, so what exactly have I got to worry about? And the stuff you mentioned about the chains, they're kind of just adulthood, you know? I'm bound to stuff anyway on a professional level. As for the rest, if they really want to pester me and break into my house, they're welcome to try. Just remember one thing.
What's that?
I have a baseball bat. Good night, Viper.
Come on. Let's get out of here before he realises he's scheduled at 5 PM this year and not 7 PM.
And that track was Violator from the soundtrack of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, in acknowledgement of Sephiroth joining the Smash Brothers ranks. And what a reveal that was. Kirby Roth, by the way. Oh my god, how cute. Look at you cute little ball of destruction and death. Aww. We, of course, had 2 tracks before that. There was Ghost Fair from Streets of Rage 4 first up. And in the middle, we actually had a track from Cuphead, that of the Airship. Cuphead has been in the news a couple of times this month, actually. First up, we had the unfortunate news that the DLC for Cuphead, which is known as the Delicious Last Course, which was due this year, has indeed been delayed. The creators of the game, Studio MDHR, actually revealed that it's more of a case of quality control in this case. The pandemic has obviously played its part. And they explained that we aren't content for this final chapter to be anything less than our best work. Throughout development, we've challenged ourselves to put everything we learned from making Cuphead into the quality of the Delicious Last Course's animation, design, and music. So they're wanting it to be the very best possible. There's new characters, new play dynamics, and mechanics that are being added to the game, so look out for that coming in 2021. No month or a season or anything given over just yet, though. It's not just Cuphead's DLC that's been in the news, it's getting its own controller. Cuphead getting its own Power A enhanced wireless Switch controller, which is sort of a yellow and orange colour with various cartoony explosions around the sticks and buttons with Cuphead on the bottom left-hand corner. That is up now. It's available on Amazon if you want to go grab it. It's got Bluetooth 5.0, motion controls, mappable advanced gaming buttons, ergonomic design, LEDs, and it can apparently run for 30 hours on 2 AA batteries. Plenty of time for you to knock off Cuphead a couple of times on that. And keep yourself busy as we wait for that DLC. Anyway, up next on the show. Oh God, now what?
Behold, Kevin Diva, Scrooge! I have come to save you from yourself!
In through the door sprung a sprightly, wiry figure. It leapt onto the counter, its sporrans sparkled and glittered. Now in one part, now in another, the kilt whirling as if a dervish. It performed a series of acrobatic moves, including at least one double jump and revealing far too much in the process, may I add. Good job this is radio. It came to a standstill, flexed to a non-existent crowd, before quickly checking its Fitbit. The visitor then spoke.
I am the host of Christmas Past. That's pretty clever, right? I'm here to show you the error of your ways and help you embrace the joys of the season.
How the heck did you get into my house?
Viper swiped your keys when you weren't looking. But enough of that. We must talk about your immortal soul and stick some tinsel on it.
Look, I grant you the whole host of Christmas Past is damn clever. But as I explained to Viper, I love Christmas. I just don't play any winter-themed tunes on my Christmas shows. That's all.
Ah. You may think that. But by not embracing the full range of festive feelings, there are consequences. Take a look and see.
So 2016 happened. What a shower! What an absolute never-ending tidal wave of misery and shite that was. It was a hell of a run. 2016. Hey, you go to a party or something, and there's the guy that won't leave you alone, just outstays his welcome. That's what 2016 is. And remember this when you're discussing like New Year's Eve, just like, oh, what terrible year 2016 was and everything. The bastard stayed around for an extra day. It was a leap year. Doesn't know when to actually quit or anything at all. Honestly, I don't know. We've got a competition for you coming up. Yes, you have an opportunity to win a very nice Dreamcast bag, courtesy of Insert Coin. It's got the red swirl, just so you know. In case that's of vital importance to you. Anyway, we're going to have... Because Radio Redux doesn't... I know it's WinterFest. It's WinterFest. It's Radio Sega WinterFest. So naturally, we're taking the opportunity to play absolutely no winter-related songs whatsoever. Because WinterFest has been going on for a while now. You know... Oh, whoa! The swirl hate coming from the Discord. Oh, God, damn! Quick, get your tin hat, everybody. Yeah, so we're going to play no winter-related stuff at all, because if people were going to do that, it's already been done by this point, right? Yeah, just play whatever. So, we're going to do that. So, you played Radio Redux 201.
Yes, the dreaded Dreamcast Swirl Civil War.
Well, that was hardly my fault, was it?
Wasn't it? Through your actions, you split the audience. Turned brother against sister, husband against wife, neighbor against neighbor.
Neighbor against neighbor?
Look, you turned the chat into a mess, okay? Let's start with that. That Discord of the Discord spread like poison. It touched everyone and everything those people touched. Like some sort of pandemic of dissension. And over the next few years, hearts grew cold. Hate grew. What I'm trying to say is, well, 2020 was all your fault.
What?
Yep. You can totally trace this entire mess all the way back to that moment. Trust me, I'm a spooky specter of history stuff. All you're doing, all your fault. Nice going, Buckaroo. If only you chose to play a little bit of Ice Cap Zone, you could have prevented all this from happening.
How on earth can you even remotely claim that? I didn't even pick the prize. All I did was set a question. It was everyone else who went nuts.
I don't think that's going to hold up in court. Maybe. If you repent now, play a bit of Lullaby of Snow Mountain from Billy Hatcher. You'll make a good impression when you go before the judge.
What court? What judge? What are you talking about?
The court of public opinion. Imagine what will happen in 2021 if you don't do this. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies, rivers and seas boiling, 40 years of darkness, earthquakes of volcanoes, the dead rising from the grave, human sacrifice, hogs and cats living together, Sonic Rush adventure.
All right, I get the point and the reference, incidentally. Look, what I put on my show is my business, and if I choose to give people a break from repeated playthroughs of specific tracks, that's my business too. I am not responsible for 2020 or 2019 or anything else this side of BC. Now, if you don't have anything else...
I will. But remember, Scrooge, you fashioned these memories yourself. Woo!
on iTunes, Spotify, and Radio Sega. You're listening to Radio Redux.
Two really nice and really very different pieces of music there. The first one was from Team Sonic Racing, and a track I'd actually not heard before prior to sorting out this show. That was Team Adventure, Rooftop Run from the game. Disc-free, track 15 for those of you who've got the soundtrack. And after that, well, it was sort of inevitable that we had to have this. We had a track from Cyberpunk 2077 that was called Major Crimes by Health and Window Weather. Really odd collection of words when you say that, isn't it? Of course, we can't not comment, I guess, on everything that's been happening with Cyberpunk. It's a great shame. It's obviously been pulled from the Sony store. There's refunds going all over the place. Both Sony and Microsoft and the creators themselves. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. There's reports of it bricking PS4s. There's reports of the save files going crazy if you go over if you keep crafting stuff and it all goes over 8 megabytes or whatever it was, I think it's such a mess and such a shame. And is it gonna end up being one of these games that I've seen it compared in the news a lot to No Man's Sky. Is it going to be one of these ones that it'll get there to kind of what it was supposed to be, but it'll take a while? There's also reports of the devs being furious with the studio for the botched launch and wanting to know what actually happened because of all obviously their hard work. Who knows where this story is going to lead, frankly. But all we do know for sure is that there's refunds happening left, right, and centre. And there's going to be a lot of work taking place. And I wonder how much of that work will be at the expense of the devs and their Christmas holiday. Because you kind of get the feeling that this wasn't necessarily their doing. So a lot of fallout still to come on this. Okay, so where shall we go next with our music choices? Well, there's
It was at this moment that a mysterious notification appeared on Kevin's screen.
You have received a Zoom call request. Who the heck wants to call me at this hour? From host FTR 2020 Plus. If you wish to accept the call, press start to begin. Huh, okay.
Press start to begin.
Get ready.
It's the middle of the night, it's gone past 2 in the morning, and it's me, the one and only Rexy, here to brighten your morning, remix your possibilities, and save your future! I am the host of Christmas Yet to Come, and speaking of which, up on Sega Mix Drive tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be airing lots and lots of wintry tunes like I always do, giving you away lots of Steam vouchers to all the people around here, and I have pretty much the biggest grand prize yet to give away on Sega Mix Drive. I've got a spare copy of the Art of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, and I'm going to give it away to you guys.
Rexy! What the heck are you doing?
As I said, I am the host of Christmas Yet to Come, and here to encourage you, Kevin Eva Scrooge, to take up the best remixes of classic Sega tunes to play on that show of yours this WinterFest. I know you play other stuff too, so if you want to play a non-Sega Ice Level or Characters theme to help save yourself an eternity of damnation and show a bit of class, I am taking it on board. What's up? Do you look upset?
Rexy, it's nice, I guess, that you want to talk to me and save my soul or whatever, but I've already explained multiple times I have no issue with Christmas, and what I choose to play on my show is my choice. Moreover, if you're the host of Christmas Yet to Come, what happened to the host of Christmas Present?
Delayed due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm afraid. Happens a lot when you live in the present and purely for the now. Now, anyway, what can I do to convince you to add a bit of ice cap into your show? Oh, go on, just a teeny bit for the good of the future. Can even be the PC version for all I care. Just give me some ice cap.
Why would you even want me to include an ice cap remix? Isn't ice cap like one of the most commonly remixed tracks on OCR? They even made a joke album about it.
A joke album? Oh, yeah, that Recapitated album. Oh, wow, goodness. There's a good reason why I forgot all about that. Wow.
Yeah, most people have. I mean, it is just a gag after all.
What, nothing standout or original? Well, I mean, it's funny stuff. If you don't think anything stands out, then well, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You're taking it on board. Look, no, there isn't anything on there really. Like I say, it's a joke. I mean, unless you count that remix from Lion Tamer, I guess.
I don't know. I'm thinking more about Cheryl Riley's poop joke. And wait, Lion Tamer did a remix for it? The Larry OG? Come on, get out of town.
Yeah. Larry did an Ice Cap remix. Although, in fairness, it's just Ice Cap with him going, "Oh dear, I'm a liquid," over the top of it over and over again.
At least it's a little safer for work than Cheryl Riley's poop joke, but I still wouldn't suggest using that one. Anyway, whatever. Best of luck.
Best of luck? Aren't you gonna show me what could happen in the future or something?
Very well. Yeah, whatevs, if I must.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Radio Redux. I am of course your host, Mr. Van Hatto, and we've got a jam-packed show for you tonight. The station phone has been ringing off the hook with requests and questions for our guests today, in particular Mr. Sakurai, who will be revealing exclusively the new Smash character coming to the roster. I know you've all got your suspicions and I can't say anything now, but he probably won't be coming on Radio Sega if there wasn't something specifically Sega to talk about. Up next though, the official International Video Game Music Top 10 chart, which of course we instigated last month, but before that we have a world premiere announcement regarding Sonic Adventure 4.
So, let me get this right. If I'm not about, Venato takes over Radio Redux. And it becomes a big success.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I saw Venato when I first joined Radio Sega, and from what I've seen, he absolutely embraces the spirit of the season.
And this is all arbitrarily achieved by, playing Diamond Dust Zone within a particular week in December?
My Ristar bias would rather say Ring Rink, but Diamond Dust Zone is still a good one to play.
No.
Oh, come on, suit yourself. Done my bit. You elitist show-off. Anyway, so I've got a show to prep for, and I don't mean to brag or anything, but I know it's going to be great. Trust me, someone will get that Crash 4 art book, and it'll be one of you guys. Tune in at 8 o'clock, yeah! He's doomed. Oh well. I won't have to worry about being let in by another show for much longer at least. But I am kind of concerned about overrunning into Skyblazer's block again.
Rexy, you have to, end the call, Rexy.
Oh, bugger me!
And so it came to be that on cold Christmas Eve? Yes. Kevin sat down and pondered what it was he needed to do.
For 15 years, bringing you the best in video game music. This is Radio Redux.
So, this is New Jersey.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ooh, ooh. Kevin Eva Scrooge, have you seen the error of your ways?
You know what? Yes. Yes, I have.
Really? Oh, good.
Yes. Clearly, I should never have brought back Radio Redux in the first place.
But the ghosts, hosts.
Yes, one blamed me for 2020. One promoted their show in my time, and the other didn't turn up.
It's WinterFest. Scheduling is hard enough, mate.
That's not the point. WinterFest isn't playing specific tracks to fit a theme, and neither is Christmas. It doesn't matter if you play Sweet Snow or Dust Hill. In the same way, it doesn't matter if you say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. It's the spirit and the intent. WinterFest is the community coming together in thanks and celebration, the joy we have in each other's company, as we remember the past and look forward to the future. Isn't that the point of all this?
You actually raise a good point. Maybe we should rethink this.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I have a couple of shows to complete.
Sure, right. Wait. Couple of shows?
Yeah. I mean, I've got to do my WinterFest show. Then there's my festive music special for the 27th. Just because I don't play things during WinterFest doesn't mean I'm not going to take the opportunity to play some cool music at the end of the year.
You're doing a Christmas show anyway?
I never said I wasn't. You lot decided that, and then proceeded to harass me about it.
Do you know how much of our time you've just wasted?
Do I know how much of your time I've just wasted?
Can't believe you do this. I'm out of here.
Oh, Viper!
What?
Merry Christmas, Viper.
And so Viper and Kevin found the true meaning of WinterFest and not of Christmas. But for some inexplicable reason, the entire thing was a dream.
No, they didn't. No one explained anything to me. What does any of this have to do with anything?
So what was that show all about? They don't talk about it anymore, but there is one thing both of them know. Something stupid will happen on a Radio Redux at WinterFest.
Merry Christmas, everybody.